Hola, guapetones. Hoy os traemos el vídeo de...
Porque en Nueva York
Adoran los tacos mexicanos.
Chicos, tenéis el canal del creador abajito en la descripción.
Mouth-watering tacos, semitas, quesadillas, and more to show you why New York's Mexican food game is seriously underrated. Hope you brought your appetites.
Así que ir a suscribiros a su canal, está abajito. Vamos a ver por qué en Nueva York los estadounidenses están obsesionados con estos tacos.
Birria is changing the game here in Jackson.
Oh yeah, they're the first. They changed the game in New York City tacos, period. Like, started here, now they have 4 trucks around the city.
Oh.
You can tell they're serious about their tacos when they have their own bouncer.
Y la idea la empezó en la casa cocinando durante varios años y de un día para otro dijo, pues vamos a intentarlo, venderle a la gente, que la gente pruebe nuestros tacos y parece que fue muy popular porque hemos tenido bastante audiencia.
Que los hace...
Puro estilo,
sí.
Puro estilo mexicano.
Supongo que adaptarán algunas cosillas, pero en plan...
Sí.
Total, o sea, míralos. Con copia.
Birria from Birrialandia, often imitated, never duplicated. These were the first people to do birria in New York City.
Yeah, they opened here in 2019. They got 2 stars from New York Times. The same critic gave Peter Luger, the famous steakhouse, 0 stars.
Now, for anyone who has never had birria before, we've got birria de res, we have beef with cilantro, onion, salsa, and the consomme.
Yeah.
Boy,
You can't forget the consomme.
Never.
The best part's dipping in the consomme by far.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, give it a good dip. Can't be shy. There we go.
Mira.
All right, let's take a big bite.
Let's go. Wow, mirar cómo gozan.
I've been dreaming about this bite. If anyone ever asks me where's the best taco in New York City, I say right here. I cannot think of a better taco in New York City. So juicy, so delicious. Worth the trek to Queens or in Manhattan or in Brooklyn, wherever you are.
Or the Bronx.
Or the Bronx. This is next level. This is like game-changing tacos.
Yeah, I agree. Best in New York City for sure. The taste is great as it has every single time. I love that crispy shell, the tender, juicy meat, just the right amount of spice in here. Phenomenal.
You actually look in the consomme, look at the chunks of beef that you are dipping your birria into. You could eat the consomme on the side. I think I'd be very satisfied if this was all I ate. This was my meal, just the consomme itself. There's a reason there's always a super long line here at Birrialandia. There's a very good reason for it. And if you've never had a birria taco before in New York City, find your nearest Birrialandia and what are you waiting for? So that was very cool. The whole truck just came out to take a photo with us because back in 2019, we were the first people ever on social media to include them in a video before even the New York Times. So we're very proud of that and very proud of how successful they've become. So that was a cool moment right there.
Solo, eh?
One of the great things about visiting New York City is you can speak practically any language on earth here. And when you're visiting Queens and at any Mexican food truck, great place to practice your Spanish. Hola. Me gustaría 4 tacos de birria con consomme.
Ahí lo tenéis.
I could smell this food truck half block away. Any good street food tour needs a sandwich, and this isn't Katz's Deli, not a tourist in sight.
Far from it. This truck, Tia Julia, has been here for years. It's a gem in this neighborhood. One of my favorite sandwiches all in New York City, the semita.
¡Wow, loco! Igual que el de la foto, creo que es la primera vez que veo igual que en la foto.
Madre del amor hermoso, la gente peleándose por comer comida mexicana. Órale, está buenísima.
Mira, Dios mío.
Con su aguacate.
¿Cómo lo cortan? Qué fácil lo hace.
Con su quesito, no sé si de Oaxaca, oaxaqueño no. Pero
you can tell we're in the right spot. We've got a Spanish telenovela playing behind us. So that's the first indicator. And it's $10 for a semita. You've got $10 worth of avocado sticking out of that thing.
This thing is incredible. I mean, it's got so much going on in here. You have the Oaxaca cheese, you have the milanesa de pollo, so very thin breaded chicken. You have the chipotle, you have beans, and you also have the papalo leaf. That's really what gives it. I can't describe that flavor. It's extra oomph in here, but that chipotle, I can't even talk about it anymore. We just gotta eat.
All right, bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Dios.
I needed 3 bites. Milanesa, first thing.
Órale, wow, qué ganas, qué ganas.
Me meto la mano por la gana que tengo. This takes your average boring American sandwich and it just gives it a kick in the butt. Oh.
I love the creaminess. You got creaminess of avocado, creaminess of the cheese, a little bit of mayo in there, but then that papalo leaf hits you. Oh.
So you'll call this one of the best sandwiches in New York City right here.
Easily.
A little treat, Cafe de Olla.
Yep.
What is this?
Mira,
So it's got cinnamon in here. That's really like, I remember drinking this in markets in Mexico City. I love it for breakfast, but I love it even this time in the evening. Nice and warming. Perk us up for the rest of the food we're gonna eat.
Perking us up, and I can feel how caffeinated it is, and I taste just that hint of sweetness.
Lo curioso
Stop by here for a coffee.
Es que casi no
Don't have an
necesita que le
appetite.
eches azúcar porque ya es
Look at this
dulce.
line
¿Te
for me.
acuerdas?
Would you say this is one of the most popular street food trucks in Jackson Heights, Elmhurst?
It is, yeah, and it's been here for a long time. They've been just consistently delicious too.
Consistently delicious. That's important in New York. If you are not consistently good, people will find another spot. All right, what I find interesting about Las Quesadillas is normally quesadillas aren't something that are featured so much on a menu. It just happens to be there, but these guys specialize in it.
Oh yeah, they've been here for a while too. They actually were used to be a cart, and now they're a full-size truck. They just got this truck recently. So they've been a neighborhood staple for a while. We love them.
And only $3.50.
Chaval, muy bien de precios eso,
Me gustaría
también.
ordenar una quesadilla con tinga y
Oh, tinga.
una
Me
de
encanta.
mole y un tlacoyo. Yeah, tlacoyo frijol. Sis, remember what I said about coming at Jackson Heights to practice your Spanish? Well, they have an English menu as a QR code, but the main menu only in Español.
Hombre, como se llaman las cosas de verdad, así como tiene que ser.
Órale, guau, chicos. Mirad, la gastronomía de verdad mexicana está muy expandida por el mundo, os lo aseguro. Por Europa es brutal, es una barbaridad. O sea, chicos, creedme que la gastronomía mexicana está muy inculcada aquí. En el sentido,
This is pretty standard issue quesadilla,
lo personalizan, no es 100% mexicano, pero
Bueno, pero
quiero decir, casi,
para
casi.
un antojito, ¿no? Está súper. La verdad,
Like
cuando
I'm at my
echas de
Mexican
menos.
aunt's house, and she just cooked this up a few minutes ago in the kitchen. Tastes homemade.
I totally agree with you. This really has that homemade taste. It just like put a lot of love into this. Something about the masa here, you really just get that nice corn flavor that really stands out. It's very light too. There's something more like a snack.
You know what I really love about coming to Roosevelt Ave at Jackson Heights? It's the vibe you get on this street. There's so many lights. There's music playing from everywhere, cars honking, the train flying through every few minutes. It's a complete vibe here. It's a complete experience.
So this is kind of a sleeper here at the Quesadillas truck. It's the tlacoyo. So it's made fresh with masa. And inside there's lots of beans. You have your lettuce, crema, some cheese. I love this. It's good for the vegetarians out there.
Never tried this before. Just comfort food, Mexican comfort food on the go.
Y la
here in Jackson
salsita,
Heights. I mean, Mexican food
Sí, yo le echaría
has so many different types of
más por
cuisines. I've been to
dentro.
Mexico at least 10 times. My wife is from there. I've never had this before. I'm trying new things in New York City that I've never tried in Mexico before. That's the glory of this place. We have not had one thing today on this tour that I have not thought was fantastic. People that live here have no idea how spoiled they are. You are spoiled to live here.
I'm very aware.
I don't know what I like more, the quesadilla or the tlacoyo. I say if you come here, order both. Now, if you're watching this video and you want to explore this part of Queens and you feel intimidated to come out to Jackson Heights, I've got the solution for you. Greg runs the best street food tour in New York City. Book it down below and he can make this kind of day a reality for you. But instead of just Mexican food, you're going to eat all over the world. Book it now.
Oye.
Chicos.
Está bien saberlo por si
This may be the
algún día
best
vamos a
name for a
Nueva York.
food truck in history.
Oh yeah, and one of the coolest looking cars I've ever seen in my life. Very colorful.
And it's just desserts and snacks. After the day we've had, like, I can't think of
Son de
a better
puro
ending.
mexicano.
I love their
Sí,
menu
pero
too.
We've got
parecía...
churro bites, mini churros,
Oh, churros.
elote, esquite. It feels like we're going to like some
Elotes,
little
esquites.
bubble tea shop in the style of the menu.
It just smells phenomenal. I
Pues
drool
que
every
yo,
time I
mi
walk
churro.
by this cart. Oh man.
I don't think that's something you think of very often. Street food that's strictly dessert, that's not an ice cream truck.
Estoy deseando de llegar a México solo para al menos una semana desayunar churros mexicanos. En serio, estoy a dieta
Thank you.
y los churros mexicanos son mi perdición. En serio, con el relleno.
They gave
por
us
dentro.
like a free sampling here of the mini pancakes.
Oh, freshly made.
Nutella on top and powdered sugar.
Madre mía.
Wow. You know, I've never had a mini pancake before. I don't know why I never thought of this. What a genius idea.
Oh yeah.
You see it made right in front of you.
Delicious.
What a day. How are we consuming all these calories? I may never eat again after today.
Give us
Mira.
an elote to try. Oh man.
Brutal,
Oh, no,
pero
no,
picantito,
Está bien
Picantito.
padre. Con su quesito, no manchen, familia. Lo único que me puse malo y no tuve respeto para probarlo más, pero ahora el objetivo es cuando volvamos a México.
Yo quiero esquite
Mini
probar.
churros here. I don't know how I signed up for this job,
Pero esquite
but
nunca he probado en
8-year-old
mi
John
vida.
would be very impressed and jealous that I get to do this right now. All right, Greg, jump in here. Try this.
Fua, tío. No me hagáis esto, tío. O sea, qué falta de respeto.
You want to be like the hit of any party?
Yo
Walk in
quiero.
with these. The party will stop, everyone will rotate and move towards you.
Oh man, they're very
Órale,
addictive.
para
Y
eso
que le
que-
ponen canela también,
like
tío.
nice,
Es que
crunchy, not
wow.
overly sweet. It's got that cinnamon bite. These are incredible.
A lot of kids are lining up here too. My parents watching. Very good spot. Have a few tables here as well.
Dios.
This
¿Ves? Es
used to
lo
be a
único que a mí
plantain
no me
before I
gusta,
got
el
married by a
plátano
Pero el
pound of
plátano frito
Nutella,
tampoco es de
strawberry
México como
sauce,
tal,
and
¿no?
Es de
God
Cuba,
knows
creo.
what else.
Creo.
Ahí no sé, ahí rectificarnos si habéis llegado hasta
It's
aquí en
the
el
sweetest
vídeo.
plantain I've ever had in my entire life. I can barely tell it's a plantain. That's not a bad thing
A
though.
mí,
Cheers
personalmente, no me
to a
gusta
heck of a night.
la fruta frita.
Drinking the atole right now, which has the cookie.
Yeah, the
Atole.
Maria cookies, a little bit of cinnamon, milk in here. So it's basically like pulverized, like crushed cookies.
Atole
Basically
hemos
drinking
probado,
cookies
tampoco hemos
milk
probado
together. Like, how can you go wrong with
Sí,
that?
me
And not too
suena.
sweet, actually.
No
It's a
sé.
good point.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make a bold statement. I think Don Munchies could be the next big place on Instagram or TikTok.
Me
Seeing how
suena.
they make those desserts, I think it lends itself so well to social media, and these guys are gonna be a hit.
I think so too.
Joder, tío.
What a
¿Por qué
street
pasa
Roosevelt
eso?
Ave here. Like, what a street. Foodie's
lado,
paradise.
Can't beat it.
From tacos to churros,
Yeah.
anything you're looking for. If you love Mexican food, I've got another neighborhood of the
Ahora
city.
sí, familia, hemos llegado
Wow,
a la
o
final
sea,
de este vídeo. Qué
wow.
grande saber que en Nueva York están, pues eso, tan obsesionados. ¿Cuántos puestos hay, familia?
De comida mexicana, porque aparte hay muchos mexicanos también en Nueva York, emprendedores sobre todo, que es una pasada, es un orgullo también.
Que siempre para adelante a huevo.
Y que no quería interrumpir el vídeo, pero tengo ganas, obviamente, como ya sabéis, de comer mis churros por la mañana, al menos una semanita, decir, bueno, me da igual la dieta ahora mismo. Pero tengo muchas ganas de probar los esquites, obviamente el elote también, pero sé que no es el mismo tipo, pero elote así ya he comido, me da curiosidad también comerlo así, tengo curiosidad de probar el esquite, el atole me suena, pero creo que no lo hemos probado, la verdad, o sea, incluso ellos en Nueva York están probando más cosas que yo.
Sí, familia.
O sea,
es un gran vídeo, gracias al creador también por darnos permiso para reaccionar y para descubrir qué tanto en Estados Unidos también se usa la gastronomía mexicana. Es obvio que ya veis que es mucho y como os dije durante el vídeo, en Europa os aseguro que adoran la comida mexicana. Si no solo
Total.
googlear, ya sea restaurantes mexicanos en Polonia, restaurantes mexicanos en España,
Madrid.
en Madrid, vais a encontrar
Fliparéis.
un montón, de verdad, familia. Si os ha gustado este vídeo y nos queréis ver pronto por México,
dejar un buen like
suscribiros
y nos vemos.
en el próximo vídeo.
¡Mua!